standard lethal tempo build. He is an immaculate duelist.
And if you are looking at 100 Thieves and you think Someday is this biggest player, he puts a lot of thought into setting this up as well.
Well, the one light shining in the darkness there for Meteos is the fact that he did not get too crabbed. That always feels bad when your opponent manages to get the better of your camps and also grab both Scuttle Crabs, so he gets away from that one. But Licorice going for the solo kill here into the top lane. And there you go. We're talking about
being a possible target, and Honey Fruit being found in the river means he healed back up.
And now bottom side, we're going in yet again. Cody Sun forced to flash away. Stunt now the target as Vulcan starts things off, and Sven is there following up with the damage. Blabber already level 6, looking to make the tower dive come alive. The damage goes through, the health bars shrink down rapidly. Blabber having to flash away. Sven looking to get the kills. It's one down, but here comes the artillery. Both bottom laners on the side of 100.
Spell Shield a Dragon auto because it counts as a spell to give you more attack speed. They do it, they finish off the Dragon.
But now the fight has started. Remember, Stunt still no level 6. He's not able to find that Cosmic Radiance. He cannot bring in the invulnerability, and Cloud9 now mounting the assault against 100 Thieves. Niski destroys Cody Sun. He sends Meteos to that needs to build up plenty of damage. Tank stats, they just scale harder early on with only a 1 or 2 item investment than damage does. It's why these tanks are able to lane effectively against champions that want to play for later game, be more of a carry. As Niski goes for the damage, he finds the Paddle Star, he finds the Trouble Bubble. Niski gives him a big old
These
belt.
will not be caught sleeping though. They'll take the opposite side of the map, knowing that Niski roaming up to the top side will give them full priority over the Dragon outside of the towers from 100 Thieves, and that's changing shortly even too as the domino effect is about to occur.
Ryoma gets a nice taste of the Zoe combo there in mid lane, losing 2/3 of his HP. That they cannot contest, and Blabber and Licorice will take that one.
Yeah, they already got their big reward. That's Scuttle Crab.
Dead.
In the afterlife, yeah, reborn. Do you believe in that?
You want to get into reincarnation about Shelly's? Hold on, Blabber's not going to let Ryoma get reincarnated because that one just got sent back to the spawn platform. Nice kill there in the mid lane. Blabber once again utilizing the Nocturne to make the play.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that is going to be their best shot at getting kills. Niski here's got some juice.
Niski trying to see if he's got the damage onto Meteos, but he's not quite able to get it there with the jump forward. Vulcan with the stopwatch, keeping himself alive. The Gangplank ulti will prevent his escape, and Cody's
Cloud9 trying to push this game ahead. Well, never mind. We'll see what happens to Ryoma as he's doomed.
You're right. Here is what you want to do if you're Cloud9 trying to push this game ahead. You pop the enemy mid laner right near his red buff. Now you look to get away. A nice stopwatch coming through from Blabber there, allowing him to dodge away from the Meteos ulti. Now he's barely going to be kept alive in the back end of the fight. Here comes the cavalry. Licorice has arrived. The ult comes through, and Meteos is over the wall, but now he's going to be chased down, and Blabber's right back into the mix, grabbing himself yet another. See if 100 Thieves are in any sort of a position to try and contest. They have no jungler, but there was no smite on Blabber. As C9 has rotated into the top side, Blabber will continue pushing mid. The classic 4-1 Baron split, and there you go. T2 top lane sacrificed. More money for Cloud9.
Yeah, they were thinking about going for Blabber in mid lane, but it gets turned around on Meteos.
When your tank is the man who can be jumped on in
Baron empowered recalls, so they got most people back.
They've got Blabber and Licorice right here, and Licorice will just walk up. He says, get away from my Drake, and he's going to jump in and fight 1v3. Blabber looking to show up now, following in on Licorice's lead. He's able to steal away the Infernal Drake. He beats Meteos there in the Smite fight. Still Licorice on the front line. He's going to be taken very, very low. He still keeps himself alive, and Cody is the first one to fall. Back into the fight, Niski's looking to take down Meteos as the rest of C9 will follow up on the stragglers of 100 Thieves. It is a 1-for-4, and Cloud9, they lose their jungler for the first time this game, but they will take the Drake, they will move to Soap Point, they will move on to the tier 2s yet again, and this is exactly what fans wanted to see from this team when they moved into playoffs. Absolutely merciless, absolutely unstoppable, and Someday once again gonna nearly be taken down here. Niski coming in from behind. He's got a little bit more damage to go if he wants to grab the kill. Vulcan's got the root. There's your sleepy trouble bubble. Doesn't even have to get the sleep at the end. The damage is enough, and the tier 2 in the bottom lane falls. All 3 tier 2s gone. 30 minutes into the game. They don't like to allow things to drag out for too long. Blabber going into the top side now, looking for the 1v1 against Someday on the GP. Ulti is called down. Hey, that's not a fair 1v1, but fair doesn't really matter when you're still just hanging around. I don't know how many people from 100 Thieves try to hunt him down here. Meteos, he whips the whip. Blabber with a flash, Blabber with the block onto the CC coming out from the spell shield there, and now Meteos is overextended. The rest of Cloud9 is just in the enemy base. They're like, all right, Ryoma's the only guy here stopping us. Why would we care? Still pushing strong as 3. Licorice tanking up the turret. All of 100 Thieves just stayed in the top side for way too long. They seem to just be go nexting this one, and Cloud9 are happy to oblige. They're on to the Nexus itself. Sunday will do nothing but pad their stats, it appears, as this team is way too tanky with way too much damage, and Cloud9 is way too damn good at League of Legends. They will wrap this one up in 28 minutes.
It's been said before, but Cloud9 in the North American LCS this split have looked like a team of complete Smurfs. 5 members
Not
strong. An Ornn-type champion.
That is true, but hey, I said I wanted to see something more exciting. Bubble there. On to Ryoma in the mid lane, follows it up with a paddle star to win the trade.
So during that, they do get the mark for Blabber. Sunday's pissed about it though.
Yeah, Sunday's not happy here, and he is just trying to run Blabber down in the jungle. Q3 onto the remaining Krugs there in the camp to get a little bit of something from that. As Licorice flashes over the wall, slams his head right into the bricks on the edge of the red buff. And that is first blood over to C9. Back where it needs to be, because 100 Thieves are going to need him moving forward here in this game. Already down 1,500 gold despite only having 1 kill on the board, and that means a lot of leads in plates and in farm and in Cody and Stunts world. Things go from bad to worse. It is 2 kills for nada. Zilch, 0 days as Cloud9 will continue finding their opportunities to punish their opponents here on the top side, or is it going to be Sven who's caught out? He's almost taken down, but Cody instead, the one under pressure. Vulcan managing to find the stasis there with the ulti, flashing forward. Niski's able to grab the damage, and now we'll see if C9 can get themselves away. Cody won't find anything with the Acathian surprise, as Niski keeps himself safe from the follow-up damage. Ryoma tries to get one in return. The CC comes through, but it's not going to grab a lot. Vulcan may be overextended now. Drake is going to be taken by Blabber there on the other end of the map, but Meteos is able to finally grab a kill here for 100 Thieves on the top side. Niski looking to chase even further. Good God!
2-for-1 deal.
At the very end of the paddle star. Buy one, get one free. Triple kill for Niski. Throw another one in the shopping cart.
He actually likes the deals that he's seeing on Summoner's Rift today.
Cody's son just lost.
Everything must go. Free, free, free.
Free, free, free. Get your wacky waving inflatable arm flailing 2-man out because Niski.
6-0 on the Zoe, by the way. Stopwatch in inventory. So this is probably a combination of death sentence for Meteos.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets away from this one. He is starting to walk out there. Subjugate keeping him alive, but it appears only for a moment longer. Or is the blast cone going to mean an escape? No, it will not.
Now it is Cloud9's turn for an offensive play. Rift Herald will take down mid lane turret. They're not going to stop there. And Cody's son on your mini-map, you can see him still top lane. He's farming to try and get an item, so they're just going to give up the mid lane here as he does so.
Well, trading top lane outer for mid lane inhibitor turret is not a strategy that often works, but when you don't have many options, you take whatever you can get. Cloud9
they have a, what is this, 9,000 gold
Yeah, it's
lead?
9,000 at 17. As a hard favorite in any matchup going into playoffs based on statistics and logic, you're hard trolling. And Licorice is now going to be dove here. 3v1, they will take him down. Cody's son on the board got himself a kill now. But at the cost of the top lane tier 2 going down, at the cost of these lanes continuing to be pressured. It's tier 3 under fire in the top lane. Yes, they grabbed the kill on the enemy top laner, but this is a lot to trade.
Yeah, can we say no deal? There's no option for no deal here.
I don't think there is an option for no deal. They're just going to take the whole damn briefcase and the inhibitor along with it. 100 Thieves, once again on the retreat. The Cloud9 4-man squad does not care that they don't have their top laner or that he doesn't have TP even once he respawns. Vulcan looks to make a play with the Tempered Fate. No, he won't find it, but they will get 2 inhibitors if they even need it.
Or maybe they'll just finish up the game, you know? 2 inhibitors with mid and top down means 2 lines of super minions streaming in. The Baron will be picked up for C9, so they should be able to march ahead. And we can go back to talking about,
remaining tier 3 turret. With the next Baron wave arriving now, they should have the opportunity to continue the auto attacks. Tempered Fate comes out. Cody's Sun going to be caught up in that one. Redemption coming down now here as well, and the turret is gone. Remaining inhibitor is the next target, and there comes your Ophelio Salty. There comes the follow-up CC plus the damage. Blabber on the front line having to drop down the Lamb's Respite. He'll stay alive through that one, and 100 Thieves are going to be baited into taking the fight. It's a 1-for-1 so far. That's the best the Thieves have gotten so far in this game, but they're all so low they have to go back to the fountain and try to recover. In the meantime, the Nexus turrets are being deleted. The first is down, the second is down, and Meteos and Cody's Sun are taking a hell of a lot of damage. 100 Thieves will be mopped up here at the very end just to pad the Cloud9 stats a little bit harder. A double kill for Licorice and a second win in this series for Cloud9, even more convincing than the first. 100 Thieves looks much more adept at making picks, using Tom Kench to bring himself and somebody else around the map, using LeBlanc to show up for that instant burst of massive damage.
Don't walk into that bush.
Well, here comes your stun, here comes your follow-up, there goes your Drowsy, and the damage, babu! First blood. Pantheon moving around. He's got all 5 stacks ready to go there on the passive. Drowsy connects. Remember, Jarvan is not able to get over the wall. He does not have the E and the Q. Licorice taken very low. Licorice exploded, and things go well here for 100 Thieves.
The highest win rate. Right now, though, he's headed into 2 players.
And he is jumped on as Stunt and Meteos find the initial damage, and Cody's Sun shows up just in time to have the money put
the red buff invade into bottom side transition for Meteos, resulting
yield control over this zone. Meteos stepping forward, looking to make the play on the Niski, flash away from the Cloud9 mid laner, who's going to try to be kiting this one out. TP coming in now to force C9 to back away, and once again, it's Blabber who's in a tough spot. It's Someday coming to collect, and it's Meteos. Meteos and the Cataclysm. 100 Thieves will take that Summoner spell as the true shot barrage strikes
the C9 bottom lane. Ezreal Yuming been farming away. Sven gets the sniper kill onto Stunt.
In inventory against that completed item on Sunday, it's not really a comparison you would want to make here in a 1v1, but Licorice is already actually winning it. The Ignite does so much to help them out there.
Very tough road ahead of them because, like we talked about in Champ Select, they don't have really good hard engage versus C9 team, and Cloud9 make a pick attempt.
Sven trying to get the True Shot Barrage onto Stunt there, not quite able to get it. The TP was going to come down to the bottom lane, but it's interrupted, and that just means it is free money for the Cloud9 roster. Sven kept alive, and a double kill. Jumps forward, he finds a trouble bubble, but he won't get the paddle star afterwards. Blabber having to run away now as Stunt and Meteos look to collapse. Blabber again can keep this one under their control. That is going to be the first Ocean Drake of the game taken for 1. Cloud9 seem to once again just be in control of the game, and that's the thing about this team. It's a question that needs on to these backline carries of 100 Thieves. Licorice and Someday once again here in the 1v1. Licorice doing well to avoid the Qs early on. Blabber's made his way up, but so has Meteos. Considering Licorice is taken very low, Blabber tries to flash in to save his teammate in time, but he won't be able to do it, and that just means he's stuck in the dunk bucket. It's a 2-0, and 100 Thieves win the fight.
Meteos doesn't have a global, but he's there for Someday. Now he's going to have to get out of there because he's toast.
Nah, take a nap, buddy. That's a shutdown. Drake going the way of Cloud9 most likely. You can see Cody and Stunt trying to fight for this one. TP coming out now as the Chains of Corruption make their way onto Niski's Zoe. The counterattack is there, and Vulcan is able to provide the CC onto Stunt. Licorice makes his way towards the enemy lines, but Someday's also coming around from behind the Drake pit. Blabber has arrived, and Meteos is working his way in from the enemy base. Now that Cloud9 has Smite secure potential, they're going to be looking to take this one down before Meteos is able to make his way into the fight, and Blabber's got it. That's going to be Drake secured. Niski with the Blade of the Ruin King active has the ability to provide the CC, and Licorice is going to be charging in, but Blabber's already been taken down. Licorice grabbing the kill onto Stunt, still looking to maybe make some more happen. Meteos jumping in with the EQ combo. Someday over the wall, providing some Qs, providing some CC, providing some suppressing fire, but it's Licorice with the onslaught of shadows, summoning the cavalry to dive into the line.
Someday might be taking some damage himself. Hops over towards the back of the Dragon Pit. Licorice is going to find him.
Someday. Oh man, that's not where you want to be, buddy. Now looking to take down that tier 1 turret, the last remaining tier. Well, it's not even the last remaining tier 1. That's one on the top side. Still just barely hanging on as C9 will look for the tier 2 following it up. We'll see if they're able to take this one down. Stunt nearly killed off. Thick Skin popped there on the very back end of things. Meteo's hanging out on the flank. But Ryoma, however, he'll grab a tier 2 on the top side, making sure they get something in trade. Should be enough time for Niski's flash, definitely enough time for Blabber's, probably enough time for Licorish's teleport along with Sven's. Cody's Sun, I think, will just barely.
Clearing out any of these wards behind them that could be used by 100 Thieves to get an opening. There we go.
Well, Devour or not, it doesn't matter when they kill the Kinch and then kill you too. C9, they find the opportunity to use the Pantheon. They make the collapse, they make the engage, and they aren't done yet. Meteos is the double kill for Sven.
You see them scrambling towards the Ocean Drake. They're going to try and rush it down. Teleport used as well. Cloud9 will finish the Baron, but can 100 Thieves burn that dragon down before they get there?
Ryoma onto Niski. When the LeBlanc jumps you, it only does 20% of your HP. You're feeling pretty all right about it. Drake slain by 100 Thieves. Ocean Soul prevented. TP's coming in. Licorice into the middle of 4, and that is a disastrous encounter for 100 Thieves. Stunt will be the second to fall. Ryoma's clone will join him.
Push in here. Yuumi onto the Zoe to heal him back up. I honestly think they can push for Nexus here if they go quick enough. 15 seconds left on Cody's Sun.
Inhibitor number 1 down. Cody and Blabber up in sub 10 seconds. Niski has just had, honestly, an incredible series on this Zoe. Sven looking for the final Mystic shot to take down the enemy jungler. Blabber's coming in. He's got the Yuumi right on top of him. There's the roots. There's the engage. There's the team fight. There's the potential counterattack, but not so fast. Here come the thundering hooves from behind, and the Hecarim arrive. It's Cody's Sun and Someday heading for the hills as Niski jumps over the wall, and Sven is there to go unstoppable and bring down Someday. Paddlestar won't find the mark, but Cody is forced to hobble back to the Nexus alone as everyone from Cloud9 barrels towards those turrets.
Well, question answered. That is why Cloud9 chose 100 Thieves in the first round of the playoffs. They will be victorious. Congratulations.
A swift 3-0 for the #1 seed coming into the playoffs. The longest game took 31 minutes. Niski 4-0-12 on the Zoe. Sven.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Dash. Really appreciate it. So happy to be here with Blabber after that amazing victory. So first of all, Blabber, congratulations. Wonderful play from you and the rest of the team. Now, before we went into the match, the State Farm analyst desk shared some words from Reapered about how he believed this was a good stylistic matchup. Do you care to elaborate upon that?
Yeah, I guess we thought that, I guess the reason we chose 100 was we felt like we matched up really well against them. Their strongest player is Someday, and I mean, in almost every game we play versus 100, I mean, Eric pretty much just stomps him. So, like, this series, for example, he solo killed him twice, I think, as Ornn versus GP, and if we're able to shut him down convincingly, then I think it's really simple for us.
So then you as the jungler, since with such dominating performances, it's easy to think, oh, you can focus on your own win conditions. Were you as well paying a lot of attention, making sure that you could shut down Someday, or were you confident in just leaving that for most of the time to the solo laner prowess?
I mean, I'm pretty confident in Licorice's ability to win by himself, so I didn't feel like I needed to impact that lane too much. I mean, generally as a team, we like to focus on winning mid 2v2 and just being able to move around the map together. So that's pretty much just what I focused on this series.
Well, you made an impression with your first pick as well, bringing out Nocturne. Care to walk us through that and just farming junglers in general and their viability?
I think Nocturne is actually pretty good right now, especially when they pick something like Syndra, who's really immobile. If she tries to side lane, she's just going to die. And I think it has a pretty good matchup in Sejuani because I can free farm, can't really punish. So yeah, I think Nocturne's pretty good right now.
Now, during the regular season, you and a lot of players had expressed an emphasis on improving rather than focusing on the winning record. Did you feel any shift in that mentality now that you're in playoffs where wins matter more than anything?
I mean, we definitely are drafting more like we would draft on stage, I guess, or like if we're trying our hardest, this is how we would draft, I'd say, compared to like during the regular split. It was more like let's try out different well, after we locked in first, it was like try out different styles that we could pull out anytime in playoffs. But there is always like a style that a team is better at, and I think now we're more focused on playing what we're best at, so we can secure the wins.
And you are definitely focused on getting that championship title, something no one on this squad has achieved before. Does that influence your motivation at all?
I think it definitely does. Like we've all never won in NA at least. Sven's won in EU a couple times, but we haven't won in so long. And I think everyone just really badly wants to win, and we're putting a lot of work. And I really hope this is our split.
And the work continues. You know who your next opponent is going to be. You saw EG yesterday. How is your next match going to compare to what we just saw against 100 Thieves?
I think EG is a bit better than 100. I think we'll be able to win, but it probably won't look as easy as it did today. I think. And I mean, I'm also playing against my old teammates, Svenskeren, Kumo, Zazel, so I'm excited for that, and can't wait to beat them.
Well, everyone else is excited as well. Thank you to everyone on C9 for encouraging some spring cleaning with your clean sweep here against 100 Thieves. But for now, let's send it back to the State Farm Analyst Desk.
Bracket. Get a look at what's in store ahead of us, in particular on Tuesday, our next match. That's right, only one day between here and our next best of 5 in the postseason. Tuesday, we will return. I gotta full screen this because my vision is so bad on my own computer. From 4 feet away that I need to full screen this to take a look. But as you can see there, Cloud9, Evil Geniuses, they're not going to play till next Saturday. So instead, what's next on the docket is FlyQuest, the 4 seed, against Golden Guardians, the 6 seed on Tuesday, followed by 100 Thieves, who just took the loss to Cloud9, up against the 5 seed in TSM on Wednesday, the 8th. Gentlemen, let's talk FlyQuest Golden Guardians first on Tuesday. What are our thoughts on that matchup? Let's start with you.
Probably see Solo starting for FlyQuest here. He was doing so much for the team compared to Viper, and Viper can obviously look at the tape and be like, oh, I